But like I said, our weather is horrible. It's not raining or anything, but we have leftovers from a hurricane and so on and so forth. So get this, I don't know what was happening. So let me just get this one started again. You guys already heard what I'm doing. And if the camera is wiggling, it's because my son is trying to exit the room now. Okay, this one's not wiggling though. Do I just have horrible internet today? Okay. Alright, so I'll just give everyone a second to realize that I'm back on. Okay, now it's coming through. Does it see me move? Oh, this is funny. Ugh. I'm letting you guys a chance to come back. I just gotta drop this down just a little so you guys can see everything else. There we go. Alright. God, there is a real slag today. And I am so sorry. The, number 3. So I finished 2. There's 2 right here. So 2 tops. These ones are well, not exactly the same in the block layout, but they're exactly the same in size. They are 7 across by 9 down. So, and then this next one that I'm working on, number 3, is 7 across by 8 down. So I had already got 2 rows before I realized that I should show you guys how since I pre-sash everything, how I add the last 2 top and side of sash for the whole quilt top. So, alright. I don't know if everybody made it back, and if you have, you can at least say hi, you made it back, and because I can't see how many people view me, unfortunately, from this screen, only from that screen. So, alright, so I'm just going to start sewing these together, and then just obviously do my thing as fast as I can, and then I'll just keep track of you guys talking to me at the same time. How's that? Until we get to the point. Then you guys can just see how I actually do this on a normal basis when I'm the black is facing the black, and then I'm just nesting them together until I do the rows. There'll be a couple flip seams. It actually doesn't matter when I press it because I don't need to snip or nothing. I press them pretty flat. Oh, that's good. So, yeah, I'm so sorry that my video is, I don't know what happened. I've never had a buffering problem. I'm pressing back. That's why I, oh, is it doing it again? It's got to be my internet today, and I'm so sorry for that. It doesn't help for good or bad quality videos. It's making everything bad because it's happening. But I really wanted to get this down. So I'm just finger pressing. Is it bothering everybody? To start using the new camera on my device because I'm pretty sure that'll help too. So I just made a big huge stack here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep sewing. I'm not gonna turn it off. I'm sorry, though. Can you guys hear when it's buffering? You can hear when it's doing that. Okay. Oops, this is that way. I don't know how it works. I just know that this never happens, and I'm kind of upset that it is happening. I've never had issues with this, you know, the tablet being my device for live streams. I have had issues with it being used from the phone. So when I'm by myself sewing, this is how I sew so fast. Is because when I'm not talking or doing anything but sewing, I'm little Miss MS, because I have MS, Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, I tend to do things in fast forward mode. It's kind of weird. But when you've been doing the same thing over and over again, it becomes faster every single time. And I'm on number 3 of these quilts, so. Number 3 will go together a lot faster. Nope, nobody's using it. I wish they did, though. And I have an unpick to do real quick. Let's see how that happened, but it did. Super small seams. Ow, that just went through my finger. This is not normal for me either to have to pick a seam, but the fabric shifted right when I was going down. There's one thing about going fast. Sometimes that happens. There we go. Help my videos with new internet. Like I said, it's going to take me a while to build this the way it needs to be with my channel, you know? But it will get there eventually. Yep. I'm already on row 5. Obviously I did too. Hello, Teresa. It's horrible videos today, so I have to check outside. It's probably bad. The weather is probably changing. What happened to all the people that was my first time viewing? Did they all leave? Horrible, horrible buffering problems. This quilt, the number 3, has a couple more repeats than the other 2 have in it. Yeah, it's definitely got to be something to do with my weather today. Because like I said, it was after I had already been live. Oh, yeah. So how's everybody doing this wonderful Monday? fair. Me too. I realized that I'm showing symptoms, what is it called? Side effects from my medication. Finally able to realize we have it super cool in this house, and I am sweating my butt off. So I guess that is one of my symptoms.
Highlight.
Horrible, horrible sweating.
Having dinner with me now.
Good job? Did you
They
get
were
the job?
just telling me about it. Back to pulling the carts, 30 minutes, go inside for 10, another 30 minutes outside, another 10, a 30-minute outside. They said over the winter, though, it said...
Oh, that sucks, Diane. I'm sorry. I know what it's like.
Okay, bye.
Painful.
Should I bring my pill just in case with me?
You're going to be gone for a while, yeah. Sorry, the daughter. She went to a job interview, now she's going to have dinner at her boyfriend's. So all I'm doing is flipping these bottom seams, lining them up, and sewing down the side. I keep making sure that I'm pressing it the right way. Sometimes I sew a bit and I flip that seam. Just undo it and re-thread the whole thing. That sucks. I wished I could have stayed in bed. It probably would have made me feel better. But I have to get all this stuff done because I really got to get going on my customer's quilt. I like to have a lot to do. Pretty much similar, yes. Fibromyalgia, though, has trigger points. So, like, certain things in the spine, certain places on the legs, certain... To me, it reminds me of myofascial pain syndrome, you know, where it's pain all over the body. Do I have to be up with the girls? I don't have girls today, if that's what you're asking. They are, I'm off today. That's why I'm able to come on at a decent time. I think my arthritis problems are worse than my fibromyalgia problems, but my MS problems top both. I definitely feel the arthritis problems in my hands, my knees, and my hips the most, and my feet, which is called trigeminal neuralgia, is what my face problem is called. And that, which one are the Christmas? Okay. Yeah. And then it's like all over body fatigue with the MS. That fatigue is a symptom of fibromyalgia, but all over body fatigue is MS. Like there are two different ways to put fatigue into a category. There's fatigue as in tired, and then there's fatigue as in weak and unable to move properly. I hope that's explaining it. My MS symptoms, and it causes me to go into a flare. I usually call it my warning sign. And I haven't had a seizure in almost a year. Yes, that's definitely a sign. Weak and can't get up on your feet and do things. And then it ends up turning you into being depressed because you can't do things you want to do, or you get frustrated and aggravated, which just intensifies symptoms because you have things you got to get done. you don't want to do it. Pretty sure that thing is buffering again. This screen is at least. Do any of you have problems if you wear jewelry of when it spins? Because my fingers swell, so I had to get a ring that's a bit oversized, and so it like barely fits on me. But when I'm not swollen, my 4.5 ring finger is so tiny that my ring just kind of spins constantly while I'm sewing. It's so annoying. Like, I take it off though when I quilt, because when I'm quilting, it definitely gets in the way. And the spinning is so annoying. And I end up poking myself with the diamond part of the ring. I'm just good at explaining things. That's where the whole quilting thing came in, because I'm good at explaining things medically, physically, you know. Sometimes I'm good at explaining movies. Movies are kind of my struggle point, but when it comes to doing something, I can explain it. I can tell you how you feel before you are able to tell me that's how you feel. It sucks to leave soon. Did you take any, like, anti-inflammatories? Like ibuprofen or Advil type products? I wish I could do that. Darn it all, there's kids sometimes, but I can't sleep all the time. Plus, I can't sleep. I can stay in bed, though. I've done that quite often. Better. This video really sucks. I keep seeing my screen just spin. Can't believe that. Can't wait till we get our new internet. Maybe that'll help a lot. Yeah, I've been a couple times. I've been so bad that I feel like maybe someone can just take it from me for a day, and then someone else can take it for another day, so everyone knows how it feels for one, and can stop telling me to stop being a baby and or to toughen up, because I'm tough enough as it is. Just so they can know. It's not that I would wish it upon them, because I would never wish it upon anyone, but just so they know, so they can stop saying, you know, you look good, you look fine, you're talking fine, you're acting fine. Well, obviously, my brain kind of compensates for my body problems by giving me a little bit of hyperness and be normal, you know. There are days, though, when I can't say what I need to say, which sucks. And or do what I want to do. Alright, all these rows are done. Let's put them together. So I'm going to stick with row number 8. I'm just going to leave it right here. And like I do any other one, and you guys have seen me do this. Yeah, those usually don't work. I take naproxen when I have to just stop the inflammatory part of things. And then I'm just going to put this right side together. Starting at the top. There's a bunch of seams to nest, but it's not too hard because they should all be laying opposite of each other now. And I'm just going to hold that seam with my finger, get to the next one, nest it up down here at the bottom, just hold it with my finger on the way down. Get close to it, change to a different finger. Yeah, for a long time people used to think I was just lazy. And yeah, I am. I'm a lazy person. But I'm a lazy person that does things. And when I want to be lazy, I will be lazy and lounge around and do nothing. Because I can. Trying not to stretch, pull, or tug on anything, but obviously I can't stop it some of the time. Trying to make sure all these seams come together correctly, especially at all these junctions. Yes, my clothes definitely make me hurt. And I'm not, the weirdest part of it all is I can't sleep naked. At all, like whatsoever. I've tried. I just can't do it. So when I'm super duper itchy, I just rub myself with anti-itch lotions and creams, and I just deal with it. But some of my clothes, especially capris, anything that's capri and goes halfway through the leg, if that leg is touching, you know, the fabric is touching my leg in a certain way, it'll cause my legs to just like start wiggling and squirming because I can't handle it. It's like severe pain. I definitely don't wear capris when I'm flaring. I'll show you guys all of them once I get this done. They are all super cute. If you've been on my Instagram or Facebook, you'll see the starts of them. Pictures without borders. Because they don't have borders on them yet. That's the next step, though. I keep checking my tension just in case. Sometimes it just wants to run away from me. I'm just nesting all these things. That's where all the stopping and starting of the machine is coming in. Trying to keep the consistent 1/4 of an inch seam all down the whole side. Sleep that doesn't touch my skin so much unless I wrap myself in it, because sometimes my tossing and turning will cause me to spin myself in my pajamas, and then it starts choking me, and then I know I gotta unspin myself. But I definitely love nightgowns. I am 100% a all-the-way nightgown girl. Next row. Nightgowns and tank tops, so they don't have to have anything touching my skin. Especially in the summertime. Sweating with MS, wearing anything that's long sleeve or pants, causes me to itch 10 times more. And I've been sweating my butt off and I am wearing pajama pants today, go figure. But I'm not sweating because of the pants, I'm sweating because of the stupid side effect that I just so happen to notice that is affecting me. show everybody everything when it comes to doing the Bargello. That I'm going to run as a live video series, stopping myself, obviously, but the first 2 videos will probably be just the prep of putting it together. Okay? So don't worry about that right now. You don't have to do anything. You can make your, use the 3 pop colors, though, and cut 2.5-inch strips from those. You just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 from each color. I'm trying to think, I don't have my chart in front of me. But you don't have to do any of that now. I will show everybody everything. It's going to be one of those start to finish projects, something I drew it myself. And you guys will have to get explained it because you can't download it because I don't know how to do that. So I definitely will do every step from steroid and whose medicine. No, there's no steroids in mine. I'm allergic to steroids. Well, the one kind that is mainly in a lot of kinds. My doctor's going to me. I'm pretty sure it's just a side effect of my medication. Four more rows to attach. Someone said in a live video you were watching, and they said that you should change your password. Change password to what? Facebook? So there's 3, because this is for the Bargello, by the way. There's 3 solid colors and or pop colors that you're using that go with your jelly roll. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of each color. 4 strips of each color. So you guys can go ahead and cut those out if you want to, but I'm going to pretty much be going over it when I start the Bargello. So, yeah. And that's 2 jelly rolls, if you guys remember. And so 2 jelly rolls and 3 solids. And the jelly rolls can be 40 or 42 piece jelly rolls. It doesn't matter because like 1 or 2 of them will be removed. So as long as there's 2 of each print, you want the kind of jelly roll that has 2 of each print. And there's also kind of jelly roll that you can use for this design that rainbows in color, where it's just 1 of every color, as long as both your jelly rolls have the same color, so that way the combination can radiate together. But I wouldn't suggest it. I mean, you can, obviously, from what I've drawn, but I think it would be easier just to do the 2 of each color kind of jelly roll. I'm not doing it yet only because I'm trying to finish this whole process up so I get these to my idea that I have for them. A few of you already know what I'll be doing, but a few of my viewers know my plan. I just can't execute it till these are done. But it is definitely a smart idea. So that's the only reason why the Bargello didn't get started this week. Plus, I'm giving everybody the chance that's going to follow along to literally finish all their other projects by me finishing projects, helping you finish projects, so that way you can make room and time to go along. It's quite fun, because if I make a mistake, you make a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes together. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. It's already, like, pre-planned in my head, so it's on paper, but in my head, I know how it's going to turn out. Only because I've done it before. And if you guys ask Teresa, she actually has seen the picture of the one. I just haven't put them all on my Instagram yet of the things I've done. I haven't got that far. When it comes to adding photos to things. That's why I said buy a yard. You guys don't have to do the pieced border that'll come further. I haven't even designed that part yet, but because I change my mind a lot, you never know. So I said buy 1 yard of each color, of each pop color, to do a pieced border with the quilt. I don't lose anybody in the process, you know, or skip steps for those who are following. I don't have the links in this video because I kind of uploaded it in a hurry, but most of my videos have the link. So anybody that's new or watching or whatever, you guys can go over to my Instagram and see at least some of the stuff, because that's also where the Bargello followers are going to be the ones that use Instagram, can hashtag their progress of their quilts to Tiffany's Quilting Life. It's like a hash, number sign, which is the hash. ANYS Quilting, QUILTING, Life, LIFE. That's the hashtag, and it's available in a lot of my videos because I changed my Instagram name to Tiffany's Quilting Life, so it makes it easier. That's all mine's coming from. I didn't go buy jelly rolls. I had some out there. And then my solids, I had a couple. I'm just going to choose from my solids. I'm pretty sure I'm doing red, blue, and black. But I have to make sure of how it looks when I finally open the jelly rolls. Because I haven't opened them yet. And I changed my mind so much I don't want to do it while making video. That's fine if you have, for those that have Facebook and follow me on Facebook, you can go ahead and do that too. Just tag me in what you've done. I didn't have Instagram before I started all this. I mean, I did, but I didn't use it. It's in my description boxes. It's Tiffany's Quilting Life. I just changed it because it was Tattoo Tiff at first, but now it's Tiffany's Quilting Life. So I changed all of my links and all of my videos. They all have the new name. So you just click on the link. It's not in this video. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to do all that. Or maybe it is. It's in the description. You just click on the Instagram one, it'll take you right to my Instagram page, because I went ahead and changed everything. I was trying to make it easier for people to find me and make it quilting related, or else everyone just clicks on Tattoo Tip because they think it's a girl covered in tattoos, and I kind of got tired of it. Since I changed my name, I haven't had as many followers that are not quilting related and or strange random men. Nobody's clicking on me anymore. I haven't had any requests, so I think it was a positive that I changed my name on Instagram. Because I don't need requests from everybody in their, everybody in their I'm not single and I'm not looking. That's what all the messages on there. Are you single? Are you looking? Nope. And all right. And one more. You guys see how fast I do this? And I'm still talking in between. I will slow down with the Bargello, don't worry. It's not that I'm in a hurry, I'm just kind of trying to get these done, plus this video. I wasn't expecting horrible video footage today, you know? Yeah. You know, I have the radio on in here, and that uses internet, but it doesn't use a lot. It barely uses anything, and that thing has not buffered this whole entire time. I can turn it off and see. Turn it off and see if it changes anything. Now it's going to get so quiet in here. All I'm going to hear is a machine. Okay, so after we get these rows done, there should be some pieces left over. I cut all together pretty much almost 3 yards. I was literally like 3 cuts more, and I would have had 3 yards for all 3 of these quilts. So there's pretty much a yard of quilt of 2-inch strips. So, all right, let me pop all these numbers out because I don't want to poke myself when I get to that part. I just use the same numbers on every single quilt top. Now let's build ourselves the last 2 sides for sashing. Now I'm done with these numbers, so I can toss them because I'll just make new ones next time. Alright, so what I'm talking about is 2 sides need sashing, which will be the top and the left side. So see, this side's sashing is complete because we pre-built it, and so is the bottom, which I cannot show you because it's on the bottom. So now we just have to add the top, you know, and then down the side, okay? Right here, just go ahead and add another cornerstone. And I guess, excuse me, that was a one-shotter. Usually happens twice. Okay, so I'm adding number 2. And I'm finger pressing it out. So I think this is the 9, the side that has 9. Yeah, we have already talked about that, and I was told, press this to the dark, grab another cornerstone. Yeah, I only see them 2s. My daughter's is kind of funny too. She goes, it's so funny. It's the funniest thing. I do not think I'm at 9. So I'm just going to keep going. Just adding cornerstone, sashing, cornerstone, sashing. Until I have a long enough piece to go down this whole side. And I'll have a couple left over from everything, from the cap fabric and all the sashings. I'll have a little bit left over from cornerstones and everything. Then I'm going to make my kitty his own little scrappy kitty quilt that has kitties on it. It'll be super adorable because it's just going to be scraps. Alright, where am I at? That's not long enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fan. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna do this. 8, 9. I was gonna have a pre-done. Pull them out for myself. Just for making sure purposes, I'm gonna lay it on here. And go, okay, I need 1 more cornerstone and 1 more sash for this side. So one more cornerstone, one more sash. Oops. So this needs 8. How funny. I don't have Adobe. I have my kitty. Teresa got to see my kitty up close and personal last night. He was actually in my room hiding and came out from under the bed finally for the day, and yeah, it was cute. So I'm gonna put this one down because I know this one has enough pieces. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna pull them all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Finally. Okay. Yep. She got to see Moth Thumper. One of these days when I actually have a non-buffering thing, I'll go out and grab him so that you guys can see him up close. When it's a clear video day. He's the cutest thing that, like I said in many of my videos, he actually does not mess with my fabric. He can care less. The only time he messes with anything quilting related is if I am laying the quilt out on the living room floor to design my pieces. When I'm laying those blocks out, he likes to run up to it and slide, and he knocks everything out of place. That's the only thing he does. Other than that, he's never near any of my fabric because most of it's in the garage and he doesn't go outside. He's an indoor only cat. But since it's been in here, he don't care. He just walks from under my bed to out the door. That's it. We can do that too, Diane, by the way. I talked with Teresa and Michelle through Facebook Messenger video chat. Be seen. Actually, my Facebook Live videos are actually clearer than YouTube also. I haven't done a Facebook Live in a while, but they're way clearer videos. So yeah, if you ever want to chat on there, we can. Or any of my viewers, actually, if you guys want to chat on Facebook Messenger, I'm all for it. I can even probably see if there's group chats available. You know? I don't know how it works with group chat, but I know a regular group chat, you can have like up to 10 people chatting at once. And I think I heard, that's the word. I think I heard thunder just now. Probably gonna have to sew these on and go outside and check see if it's raining. You wonder what my video through Facebook is now? I think it's just because it has a better quality or something. I don't know. Facebook's video quality from my devices are way clear, but YouTube isn't. It's like YouTube has a bigger networking system because there's more content. So maybe that's why. I don't know. Facebook. Alright, one more of these pieces. I don't know, you have to see. Let's talk over chat one time in the middle of the night when she can't sleep and I can't sleep either. And alright. Yeah, there's thunder or something going on. It's rumbling like crazy out there. Alright, now to attach these. So I made them. I'm going to start with this side because it's closest to me. And I'm going to put it right sides together. I did not press anything. You don't have to when you get to this point. You can press after this point. So I'm going to put it right sides together. This is my strip that I just made, the sashing, and here's the quilt top, right sides together, and I'm just going to nest the seams as I sew down. Yes, I like video chatting. It's better that I like to be able to see people's expressions when I talk to them. Like talking to you guys, you can see my and nest. Yep. Go ahead and do so. I'm up all the time. And when I'm not, I'll tell people, obviously. If you message me or try to call me, I'll say, oh, I'm in bed. Leave me alone. Or you just don't hear from me at all, because that's how you know I'm sleeping. Yeah, when they first came out with, like, remember those video phones back in the late 90s? They had that video screen that you hooked to the wall and you plugged into your phone line, and it hooked to something else, like a cable line or something. I don't remember. I just remember it had a face thing, and you go up to it. It was almost like one of those video doorbell things that they have now, but it was actually a telephone, and only rich people had that, and you could see a video of the person talking to, but you had to stand at the actual thingy to, watch the video at the phone thing, because it wasn't portable. I remember when those came out. That was a long time ago. So some of these seams I'm flipping, and I'm not going to snip them either. I'm just going to press them, and when they press, they'll press out really nicely. This fabric that I'm using has been pressing really nicely. It almost reminds me of batiks, how they press really nicely with the fingers, and you can do the whole. Alright, almost to the end of this side. And we'll add the other side, and number 3 will be finished until I'm going to go out and it's not so warm in the garage, and choose just one thing that I have more than a yard of, and use that as the borders. They're all going to get the same border. Alright, side 1, turn it. I'm going to just finger press this seam in towards the dark fabric. And then I'm going to take this next side, this piece, I'm going to put it right sides together. So right sides together means the seam, you can see it. The seam is not in, it's facing you. You can see it. That's how you know, just in case you sew it on backwards. I'm going to straighten this out. Make sure your projects are on your lap, especially the bigger they get, just so that you can keep a more accurate line. To me, it helps keeping it on my lap and keeping the rest of the project up on the table. And I just try to keep it nice and straight. Again, I'm just going to nest these seams. And if it was better quality video, you guys would be able to see every part of this whole entire thing. So very sorry that it's not. Almost done. And this can, I have to go out and choose the fabric when it cools down, but Teresa or anybody that is on right now, when I'm ready to go out into the hot garage, maybe you guys give me, one of you can give me assistance in a live video. I can lay out a couple fabrics, and the internet for YouTube will work out there, so I'll be able to choose fabrics with you guys live. But any of the other ones, I can ask you guys' opinion maybe. on what you think, because I'm not adding more cat fabric. I'm going to add something that highlights the cat fabric, you know? It's an all-purpose color, but not solid. I'm going to do something that has a print in it. All right, here we go. Coming up on the last seam. Laying it out. Here it goes. I did not backstitch on the other two legs on the bed so that you could see all of them. How's that sound? They're all pretty big though. They actually do cover the bed. Actually do cover the bed. At least the top of it. At least the top of it. Okay. Alright. Alright. And I didn't finger press this one yet either. I'm getting there. I broke 2 more nails last night, so I'm definitely gonna just go, not to beg the husband, not to beg the husband, he'll just let me do it, but I'm gonna ask him if it's okay that I go and get my nails done, just because I do this so often. I just need to get the acrylic on it. I usually acrylic my own natural nail, but unfortunately my nails are broke, so I'm gonna have to start with fake nails. My real ones finally grow back all the way out. If I can stop breaking them. It's just convenient to finger press, let me tell you. The longer that you've been doing it, you find more convenient ways to do things. And I find that finger pressing and then finally going over and pressing everything, it may be an extra step, but it is definitely worth the extra time. So, here's this one. Remember, this one is shorter by a row. So this one, if I lay it on the ground, my head actually sticks out. You know what I mean? So, alright. Let's lay them all somewhere in this room. How's that? And I'll just walk around and show them all to you. Move my chair. Alright guys, I'm going to move around for a second. I'm going to lay all these out. And don't mind my room. My bed is not made. Okay, this one we will lay on the bed. Definitely generous lack of quilts. Like I said, my bed is not made, so don't mind it. Like that one goes there, and then we'll lay the last. Or just diagonal. How's that? Oh, my other screen is definitely... Stop. Oops, wrong button. Alright. And then here's number 2. Let me kind of go in so you can see some of these fabrics. I have a hard time holding this because it's a full tablet with keyboard, and if I take the keyboard off, then it'll rotate the screen and you guys won't get a good view. And here is number 1. So again, I made sure that all the blocks are not in the same orders in all the quilts. So they're all in, there's those fussy cut ones. They're all in different orders. Obviously they're not laying super flat. So, yeah, there they are. That's all of them. So, You can see how big it is. It's laying on a queen size bed. Once there's borders on it, it'll be like a generous throw. It'll fit on a twin size bed perfectly. You know, at least these two will, number 1 and 2. And number 3 is one row shorter. So there we have that, guys. Let me take this back over here. Behind the scenes in my messy room. I'll just leave all those out. And then plug this back in real quick because this will die soon if I leave it on and not say anything. Okay, so yeah. Those are not little bitty, those are good size. Yeah, they are good size. They're, I don't even know where my measuring tape is. I actually have a measuring tape somewhere around here. Oh, maybe not. They're like 50 something by I'm measuring now. So they are, this is just a random measurement. 54 by 54 by 69 so far without borders, and that's just a random laying on the bed with this measuring tape on it. So pretty much this is not even 3 days of work, just split up into 3 videos, obviously. So I would say 2 days worth of work off and on, and I managed to complete 3 lap quilts, good sized lap quilts. Now I just got to add a border, which will be in the next 2 hours after I eat something. And then, yeah, that's it. It's pretty quick. These are simple though, 6.5-inch squares with the sashing pre-added to it, you know. And if you were to use, I used 2-inch strips because I didn't want to take away from these center blocks. But I also didn't want a very thin sashing. I wanted it to be bigger. So, you know, I purposely made sure that it wasn't too big and it wasn't too little. So I went with the 2-inch, which finishes at 1.5 inches. But you know what? It works out perfect because it, as you can tell, it doesn't take away from the, let me put it down where the fan doesn't blow it too much. It doesn't take away from these prints. I just got to press all these seams, by the way, but I'll do that in a few minutes. So yeah, they lay out just fine and it looks good, but you can use 2.5-inch strips and have 2-inch strips. Which would look, it would look better at, well, it would look good if the block was bigger, obviously, but it'd also make a bigger quilt. So pre-adding the sashing and the cornerstones definitely speeds this process up like you wouldn't believe how much faster, and you guys have noticed it speeds it up so much faster. And the fact that there isn't so many seams, that is also what speeds up the quilting process for piecing a quilt top. So, yeah. All right, let's see. Yes, I've seen Donna Jordan. She finger presses first. Well, that's because you've been in bed all day, right? Well, this is not so pretty. So next time I put sashing on a quilt, I'm going to do it that way. Yeah, it's way easier, Teresa, just to add it to the blocks prior to, and then you can either add, like I've done it in a couple of my videos now, you can either add the first top corners sashing where it's all 4 all the way around, and then it's 3 sides, 3 sides, 3 sides, and or you can do it where you just do the 1 corner and 1, you know, sash 2 sides and 1 corner stone, and then add the last 2, which will always come to be the top and left hand side when you're facing a quilt. That's always how it ends up. So yeah, it's 10 times easier doing it this way. And I, again, in the future can walk everyone through, you know, make blocks and pre-sash things for sashing projects. So, all right. Since this thing is still buffering and stuff, I'm going to go and have something to eat. I'm actually going to go outside and check the weather first, have something to eat. And then I will contact whoever, Teresa, I guess I'll just go with you. Since we talk all the time anyway, and see what you think of some of the color. I'll pull out some colors and ask for your opinion. Yeah, I do it this way because it seems easier to me. And for beginners, you want as easy as it gets, right? And also, when you're something like me, you already know what these are for, Teresa. This project that I'm doing, I kind of wanted to get done faster than other ways. So doing it this way was so much easier than building a bunch of strips with sashing and then adding them. You know what I'm saying? It just seems easier to just build it by block, you know? So I'll contact you in a little bit, Teresa. Diane, it was amazing talking with you. And let's see, who else is on? I haven't seen any other names pop up, so. All right, guys. Ring, and it'll just show a regular video. So I'm hoping that's what happens, but unfortunately, I cannot control the weather and/or the internet. I don't have a special button that says good internet, bad internet, no internet. So, all right, guys, I thank you so much for watching and joining me on finishing the last of the cat quilts. I do have to add borders, but you guys already know how that happens. So I'm just going to get it done. And yes, Diane, feel better. And we can talk when you have an insomniac night too. Just message me whenever you want to talk. We can talk anytime. You're already on my Facebook, so. All right, guys. Love you all, and I will talk to you next time I'm on, which I don't know when that'll be, but just watch out for me. So, yeah. Bye. Squeeze. I have to squeeze by my little squeeze spot. All right, here we go. Bye-bye, guys.